Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and all you Fouch potatoes. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hey, I just wanted to come to y'all quickly. I have a short little interview that I do want to do here. There is a gentleman that we met tonight in Michigan. We're singing in Hillsdale at the Gospel Barn, the world famous Gospel Barn right here in Michigan. That's Jerry Garcia. How are you doing, Jerry?
I'm doing great.
And so I just wanted y'all to see the barn here.
Yeah.
So it's actually a real barn. So we're sitting in the barn, and I wanted to tell you guys that the next interview that's coming up on June 1st is with Dean Hopper. So you guys definitely want to go to onthecouchwithfouch.com and get signed up for that. Also, the On the Couch with Fouch t-shirts are coming very soon, so be looking for that as well. So like I said just a second ago, Jerry Garcia is here, and we were with him tonight in Hillsdale, Michigan, and he had, I was actually talking to him earlier today when we were setting up about his ministry, and he was telling me about some things that he does, and I wanted him to share with you guys exactly what his ministry consists of. I think you guys are going to absolutely love this. So Jerry, tell these nice folks that are watching what your ministry is all about, and tell them where they can find out some information about you and what you're doing.
Well, Matt, the first part of the ministry that we have, obviously started out with music, and we love to sing and travel around the country. I love Southern gospel music, but to me, the real passion that I have, now I've been singing, I would say about 11 years, but the real passion that I have is to be able to minister to children that have special needs and terminal illnesses. That's something that God had put in me many, many years ago. And my wife and I have been married about 18 years now, and her and I have been serving children and adopting children with severe special needs and terminal illnesses for about 15 years now.
Wow.
And it's just a real passion of ours. We love these kids. God brought together a wonderful lady in my life. She does have a nursing background, and years ago, God instilled in me a love for these children when I first got hired for the state, working at the state hospital. And that's where God put the love for the children. And so he put together a nurse and someone who would love these kinds of children, and it immediately began to bring children to us, first in the foster care system. But as soon as we started seeing that special kids were coming our way, and that we had a real gift for them, a gift of caring, like 24-hour care, and being able to serve their medical needs, we just knew that God was steering this in a wonderful direction, and these children just began to come into our lives, and the opportunities to adopt them and bring them into our home. And Matt, what we do with these children is the most incredible thing. We of course seek them out, and we adopt them, we bring them into our home, and you know what we do? We love them. That's all we do. We just love them 24/7. And part of that love is to care for them, change them, feed them, like I said, diaper them, medicate them, and make them smile, make them laugh. And they are angels. They're absolute angels. To me, they're angels from heaven. And I love serving them. My wife loves serving them. And it's just a passion to be able to bring them into our home and love them. And like I said, some of them are born terminal, and we just love them until God says, calls them back home. And it's a real passion. And so what we do, Matt, is we take that story and our music, and we travel around the country from church to church or auditorium, venue, wherever God opens the door for us to be able to share our love, our ministry for these children, and hopefully, advocate for others to maybe they would think to maybe adopt. That's the biggest thing, is to adopt and encourage. And we've encouraged a lot of people to do that, but especially for these special ones, because the special ones are the most difficult to find homes for. So when they find somebody, they're very overjoyous to be able to get them into homes. So. Yeah. That's what we do. And another thing that we do when we minister and present their story, it opens people's eyes to their own personal life, and it helps them to realize that, well, maybe life isn't so bad after all. If they think they're having a bad day or a bad life, when you look at what these children and the bodies that they have to live in, and survive 24/7. And some of them are looking death in the eye every single day, but they face death with a smile and with joy in their heart. All they know how to do is love. And sometimes when you see that, that puts your own life in a different perspective.
Right. Wow.
It really does. It's awesome.
That's amazing.
It's awesome to touch people's lives like that.
Yes, sir. I couldn't agree more. Where would people most likely find you in concert? Or, where do you say you travel all over the country, but where would you say you spend the majority of your time?
The majority of my time in the Midwest.
Okay.
In the Midwest. Michigan, Ohio, New York, Pennsylvania, Indiana, Illinois, things like that. But we do travel wherever God opens the door. I mean, we travel out west every year. We have a west tour that we do, and I have a Texas tour that I do, and a Colorado and New Mexico tour, and Phoenix tour that I do. So
he was really saying everywhere.
we do. We get out, but I would say the majority, is here in the Midwest, and I'm a Midwesterner, so I love it here.
So where could these folks watching, if they wanted to learn more about your story, about your ministry, where you're going to be, listen to some of your music, where would you suggest that they go to tune in to what's going on with your ministry?
They can find us almost anywhere. Facebook, Jerry Garcia. I have 2 pages, personal and a music page. I have a YouTube page as well. But mainly go to my website. It's very easy. It's jerrygarciaministries.net. jerrygarciaministries.net. There they can, again, see where we're going to be at. They can see videos. We've made an actual professional video with the kids with a very special song that I recorded that's called I'm So Thankful Jesus Gave Me You, a song that Karen Peck actually had put a pen to. So it's an honor to be able to record that. It's an awesome song. And so they can go there and see videos and, also, see personal videos about our family, and so they can learn a lot about us from my website.
Cool. So go today, jerrygarciaministries.net.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Go check them out. Thank you for sharing your ministry and your story with these folks that are watching and with me today. I really appreciate it.
It was an honor, and it was an honor to sing with you too. I've never sang with you before, and it was
That's
great.
right.
It was a lot of fun.
It was. We had good crowds here. The folks are always nice when we come up here.
Yeah, the Gospel Barn's it's a classic place.
There's nothing like singing in the barn. Like, there's been other places we've been to that have been called the Gospel Barn, but they're really not a barn.
Yeah.
Like in Indiana, there's one. It's in an old school.
An old school, building.
But this is actually a barn.
Yeah, it's the Gospel Barn, and they've added on to it and more seats, and it's a place all its own, and to a lot of people, this is their church, and they certainly get served the gospel through
every
music
Saturday
and
night
here.
for like 8 months. They come here.
They do.
So if you actually live in southern Michigan, check out the Gospel Barn in Hillsdale, Michigan. And then right before you do that, though, go to jerrygarciaministries.net. Check him out. See the videos of the kids and everything.
Yeah.
And I know you guys will enjoy catching up with him and seeing what they're doing. Thanks so much for your time, Jerry.
And if they want to get a hold of me, contact me. We'll be glad to schedule our minister to come and minister to you with our family and our music. That'd be awesome.
You got it, guys. So thanks so much for watching this video. Again, don't forget, Dean Hopper coming June 1st, and T-shirts are coming. And there's lots of other stuff that's going to be happening.
You got your own T-shirt?
Yeah,
really?
It's coming, friend.
Oh, man.
It's almost here.
Better get my order in.
You better. Thanks so much for watching, guys. God bless you. Have a great week.
God bless.